Alternatives in Motion was founded in 1995 by Johnny Title and George Ranville. Their main goal was to provide wheelchairs for individuals who could not have health insurance. Together, Johnny and George raised enough money their first year to buy brand new wheelchairs for 15 individuals.
And he was actually just a customer here, and he one day asked me if I needed an Amigo or if I wanted an Amigo. I'm like, that'd be great, but I didn't know if insurance would pay for it, and he donated it to me. So it's been helping me get around a lot better, not having to use the store Amigos when the customers need them, and because I felt bad with having to use the customers' Amigos and they'd not be available for them.
Today, our mission remains focused on providing mobility and independence for all.
It feels a lot better. It feels like it's going to be safe.
Through a unique wheelchair refurbishment program, Alternatives in Motion is able to provide mobility assistance over 125 times each year at a fraction of the cost of buying brand new equipment.
About 8 years ago, we realized that there's a lot of wheelchairs sitting in garages and back rooms all over West Michigan. And we realized that if we accept donations of that equipment, we're able to partner with social workers, hospitals, other nonprofits, and get that equipment to the individuals who need it most.
They're the best. They are just the best. There's no way you can't think of one of their chairs that they've taken and refurbished doesn't look as good as one right off the showroom floor.
We can lower that down if we need to. It looks like we need to.
Because I don't care when you call, when you come across that phone and says Matt speaking, you know you get the right one. And he never seems afraid of what he's got to do as far as what type of refurbishing he's got to do to the chair when he come out here. Matt's never thrown by it. You tell him what's wrong with the chair, he'll come back and tell you, okay, let's see what we can do about it when I get there. I like that.
This sustainable equipment donation program has streamlined the way Alternatives in Motion provides services and allows us to keep people moving.
I think really the biggest thing that the chair does is it allows me not to rely on another person to push a manual wheelchair or walk with me. I mean, I like to walk, but I need help when I walk, and I can't do that in busy places. When I'm in a hurry and at school especially, it's nice because I'm able to not be around my aide because no one wants to be around an extra adult. I mean, nobody else does. So why would someone in a wheelchair want to be?
We couldn't really believe that there was an organization that did that sort of thing because we struggled with insurance so many times. It was pretty ridiculous. I mean, when you apply for insurance for a wheelchair and you're somebody like me or Sarah who are completely mobile, they're kind of like, well, you have a walker, so why do you need a wheelchair? Then you have to explain why you need a wheelchair, and that's easier said than done.
We were evaluated for a power wheelchair. She has a manual wheelchair at Mary Free Bed, and you know, the experts there said this type of wheelchair would be perfect for her. And the insurance company has kicked it back 3 times, saying that Sarah's technically too able-bodied to be qualified for a power mobility because she's able to transfer independently, but you have to really very closely supervise her, and she's able to walk a certain distance within a certain time by pushing her walker. You know, of course, in a high school setting, it's way too far for her to walk all day.
There are a number of reasons why an individual may not qualify for a wheelchair. Different insurance companies have specific needs, specific requirements that must be met. Sometimes families on a limited income can't afford the copay to buy a chair. And sometimes individuals just want a second wheelchair to make their life a little bit easier.
At the airport, it makes it a lot easier for me to just wheel myself in my manual wheelchair, and the attendant can get me around from one gate to the other. And it just makes it life a lot easier to keep one at home or one in my trunk and then one here to do my job better.
We work with individuals and families to provide solutions that promote independence and freedom.
With an inventory of over 200 manual chairs, power wheelchairs, walkers, scooters, and replacement parts, Alternatives in Motion is changing lives through the gift of mobility. We are proud to have assisted over 1,250 times with unmet mobility needs, but there's still more work to be done. At any given time, we have 15 to 20 individuals waiting for a wheelchair that meets their specific mobility needs. Please consider supporting Alternatives in Motion with a financial contribution or a gift of gently used mobility equipment.
When you give someone a wheelchair, it increases their dignity and self-esteem, and it gives them the opportunity and the freedom to make their own decisions.
Log on to www.aimgr.org for more information and learn how you can help us move people forward.